That we is powerful. That we is powerful.
Our history, our families have been broken up. And so that pain, like when we're listening to these things, and I do know that it's a past. I do know it's the past, but it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and you know what? I want to say this as well, that a lot of times y'all try to get on us for saying we, but in reality, we are the result of what people went through.
Right.
The fighting and the going through and the toughing it out. We
Right.
are results. So when we say we are continuing, you know what I'm saying,
Yes.
to build results for people so they can have understanding as well. What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we're back with another American reaction.
Yes.
Super excited about this video. If you're new to us
And we're new to you,
make sure you scroll down,
hit that subscribe button,
and turn on the post notification bell
because we're on the road to 200K.
And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Revolting against the slave system that kept...
From the top.
Have you ever had a soup that tastes like freedom? Yes, I said it. Freedom. In 1791, the enslaved people of the French colony of Saint-Domingue, now Haiti, shocked the world by setting fire to the sugarcane fields, revolting against the slave system that kept them in bondage. They prevailed, gaining their freedom and establishing Haiti on New Year's Day in 1804. Ever since, Haitians have celebrated Independence Day by making soup Joumou, a dish steeped in African tradition. But how did a soup become a symbol of freedom for the citizens of the first Black Republic? And what stories does this ritual hold for Haitian immigrants far from home? I'm Tariana Tang Ball, and this is Ritual.
Yeah, we're going to need that exact recipe to the T if we
Yes.
really want to taste what freedom tastes like. You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful, man.
Yes, this is an interesting history because you do know that a lot of Haitians came over to Louisiana. I don't remember exactly the years, but the 1800s.
Some time ago.
Right there.
Some time ago.
So there's a lot of, people who I grew up with who could trace their ancestors, not really ancestors, but, their family tree to Haiti and then to Africa. So I'm interested in learning about this. I didn't know about this one.
Yes, and if you guys are if we have any Haitians out there, let us know if you ever had this, soup before, because this is my first time hearing about this.
Right. And I wonder if this was created in Louisiana. Well, I know Louisiana wasn't the only one, but I wonder if this was created in the United States, or was this something they took from Haiti
and brought it to? Gotcha.
The beloved Haitian Independence Day soup is decadent by design. Its slow simmered broth is made with choice bits of marinated meat, a delicate squash puree, and finished with a mélange of spices and vegetables. During the 17th and 18th century, enslaved people, many of whom had been born in Africa, were forced to prepare the dish for their white masters. At the same time, they were denied the right to make it for their families. The soup symbolized social status, and by prohibiting the enslaved from eating it, French colonizers further asserted their dominance. But all that changed after the slaves won their freedom from colonizers during what is now known as the Haitian Revolution.
That's right.
Marie-Claire Heureuse Félicité Bonheur de Senelise, the first empress of Haiti, declared that to celebrate their liberation, the African population would feast on the coveted soup they were once denied. I met with historian Dr. Cody Roberts to discuss how the Haitian Revolution changed world history. Hey, Dr. Cody.
How you doing?
I'm so excited to be here with you. You are so interesting, so smart, so cool.
That means a lot coming from you.
You're a historian, and I'm so curious about some of the things that you know. What was Haiti like before its revolution?
So, actually, the earliest Western European settlers land on the island that they call Hispaniola. Half that island is taken by the French. They rename it Saint-Domingue, which eventually becomes Haiti after the revolution. The French spend most of the 18th century importing 500,000 Haitians, African slaves to Haiti to work on sugar plantations in Haiti, making Haiti the most profitable colonial possession in the New World at that time.
That is so amazing. What happened post-Haitian Revolution?
It becomes the first successful slave rebellion in the New World and the only slave rebellion to create an independent black nation. So after the Haitian Revolution, you have the French trying to force Haiti to pay for their, quote, lost property. They're talking about black people, right? And so they forced them to pay huge amounts of money. In modern dollars, you're talking about billions of dollars.
Wow.
For their, quote, lost property.
It's an unfathomable idea I have to pay you for my freedom. I have to pay you for my victory.
It's not an accident that the nation falls into political disarray. It's a situation that's engineered by these other global powers in order to protect their own slave regimes. After the revolution...
And it's things like this. This is why, like, it just... Let me watch what I say, because a lot of people are just not mature enough for the things that I be wanting to say. And it's like, it brings me back to the victim mentality and, you know, the current things that's going on now there. And it's like, how do you expect people to prosper when you just don't leave them alone?
I can't wrap my head around the mental state that a lot of colonizers was in around this time, to say these things, to do these things, and to it's like I just can't. It's
because where they gonna get the money from?
But at the same time, it's like, what? Like, how you come up with this idea towards people who have already been beaten and taken from everything that they had, and then when they finally try to get back on their feet, you tell them they're wrong?
Right.
Are you telling them that you still owe me what I lost that you're supposed to have at birth? Like, I don't...
Freedom.
That's weird to me, bro.
I don't know the minds of the people back then. I don't know the minds of the people today, because I still can't wrap my mind around.
Like, how you explain that? Like, okay. We always talk about, the people that's been enslaved, but we don't talk about the people that's doing the enslaving. How do you explain your position to your children without it sound? You can't make it sound any way other than negative. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you say that to your children unless you give them the harsh reality? So, again, like, how you say that to them?
Or you indoctrinate them and make them think that it's okay.
Yeah,
and that's why we have the people that we deal with today.
Yeah,
that think, y'all just complaining.
So,
we didn't start the fire, okay? Well,
and arguably during the revolution as well, you get this huge out-migration of Haitians. A lot of Haitian enslavers who are looking to maintain control of the black people who they own flee Haiti. Some of them to Cuba, a lot of them to Louisiana.
Okay. And so, in New Orleans?
Absolutely,
yeah. Absolutely. Wait a minute, New Orleans? So you're trying to say that Haitian culture is deeply rooted in New Orleans as well?
Absolutely. You have Haitians, especially Haitian people of color, right? You have white folks fleeing the Haitian Revolution, but they're bringing enslaved populations with them. You also have free people of color coming over from Haiti. And so between 1791 and 1810, you get roughly 10,000 Haitians who migrate to the city of New Orleans. At the time, the city of New Orleans population is between 8 and 10,000. So they really bring a lot of what they had in Haiti to New Orleans.
How do Haitians use ritual to remember the past?
So ritual is tied to culture and politics. The Haitians use ritual to remember the revolution. They use it to remember the religion of their African ancestors and the way that contributes to the revolution. And they use it to make statements about their current situation and the ways in which their ancestors and their past contributes to their current politics.
It could put you in such a state, it puts me in such a state of gratitude because of what my ancestors have done for me and what they went through, so that I can sit in this chair and talk and truly feel Black girl free. But also a sense of pain.
I'm glad she mentioned that, because, we live in a time where they want to take a lot of this history out of school. They want to kind of erase this. They want everybody to have this new mindset of this is the beginning. You know what I'm saying? And people are actually living like that. Like, some people are actually born into this world where they come into it and they don't get taught any of the ins or the outs of how history was. But when you do that, you know what I'm saying, have that understanding, you're like this lady here, you have a instant of understanding and gratitude and, love for why the people did what they did in the
Right,
position
right.
that you're now in because of what they did. So you got to like put two and two together and know that you're not just existing. You're here in a position that you're in now because of someone's fight or someone's march or someone standing up and saying, hey, this is going to change and fighting for that.
Right, right. And that's why we feel so passionate when we're speaking about these topics, right? And that's why when we talk about our ancestors, we'll always say things like we. And people will, I know I keep saying the negative things, and I apologize, but I'm just trying to get y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Negative people will come in the comment section and they'll say, why you keep saying we? Y'all didn't go through anything. No. There were people who went through things in order for me to be free, in order for me to have the voice that I have, to be able to be married,
Yeah. It's realization.
for real,
It
and
clicked.
to be able to live with my married partner, grow
Real talk.
old with my married partner. I don't have to worry about someone coming and taking my married partner from me and having him go work in a whole nother land. I can raise my children. We can be a family unit
Yeah.
through
That-
our history.
That we is powerful.
We
That we is
our
powerful.
history. Our families have been broken up.
Mm-hmm.
And so that pain, like when we're listening to these things, and I do know that it's a past. I do know it's the past, but it wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, and you know
It
what?
was not that long
I want to
ago.
say this as well, that a lot of times y'all try to get on us for saying we, but in reality, we are the result of what people went through.
Right.
The fighting and the going through and the toughing it out. We are
Right.
results. So when we say we are continuing, you know what I'm saying, to
Yes.
build results for people so they can have understanding as well. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right. Ooh, I just be getting passionate. I feel it. I feel my bloodline in me. That's a sense of pride that I have. They went through some things I couldn't even imagine going through.
Mm-hmm.
And I know we speaking about Haiti, but at the end of the day, we all came from the same place. Okay? We just got dropped off on different sides of the boat. And we from Louisiana.
Yeah.
So look, this is connected to our history. Now, y'all know we doing our genealogy research. We haven't ran across that yet. Or probably not at all. We may not have any relative that, is linked to Haiti, but still.
But Haitians, y'all features are so strong.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all look is just unique. Like you could tell a Haitian, and I know y'all be like, well, how you could tell this and that? Like you could tell like certain people eye structures, some people jawline.
Yeah.
Like you could tell a Haitian's like, and I'm thinking
And they
back
all
in
have
school,
like these high cheeks.
bro. It's
high
like
cheekbones.
yeah, it's like when I'm thinking back in school, and I think I knew some people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, without even being truly understanding of, people's background and everything, just
Right.
making friends. Now that I sit here and I think about it, it's like, yeah, damn, like their features are very strong. Very strong.
Yeah.
So that I can sit in this chair and talk and truly feel black girl free. But also a sense of pain. True pain. And when I speak to you,
True pain.
my heart aches with such truth and such history. Haiti's national dish incorporates culinary traditions from West Africa with its Scotch bonnet peppers, France with its classic pot au feu, and the Americas with its native squash. And for Haitians, these ingredients draw on the spirit of revolution to create an opportunity to gather together and remember their shared history, no matter where they find themselves in the present. Often today, one family will make enough soup to feed dozens, knowing that not everyone can afford to make their own. In that moment, Haitians have occasion to think of a victorious past and look towards a future of abundance. All this talk of freedom and revolution is making me hungry. Maggie Gomez has welcomed me into the kitchen to talk food, history, and culture, and how they come together in a bowl of soup Joumou.
Hi, how are you?
How are
Oh my
you?
God, it's so
I
nice
am
to
so
have met
excited to
you.
meet you.
I'm so
I am
happy.
so excited to be in the presence of a voodoo priestess, someone with elegance who knows her history, her lineage, and how to make soup.
Joumou.
Yeah, that she's gonna share. Of course, right? All the secrets. I mean, it's looking beautiful. The table, the smells.
Yes.
Makes me hungry just looking
Yes.
at it.
Yes.
So, what is the importance of this soup to the culture?
This soup is very important to the culture because in Haiti, years back in the 1800, where when we all were slave, and as we were slave, we could only make the soup for the masters only. You cannot drink from it. This is too special to eat.
The nerve.
So now we make it for us.
And
Yes.
you and the community, everyone gets a piece of it, even if they don't have the money to make it, because it can be expensive to make, right?
It's very expensive to make. So what you do when you make a pot of soup and you have everybody coming, or you get bowl in your house, you take a bowl out for your neighbor, and this neighbor, that neighbor, right neighbor, left neighbor, front neighbor, you take a little bit of soup for them. It's also bring you good luck.
It brings you good luck.
It brings
Well,
you
let me go and
good
give me my,
luck.
you gotta make us, you
It
gotta make
brings you
us
good
some
luck.
luck.
Okay, we're gonna wash the meat. We're gonna rinse the meat. It
Okay.
has a little bit of lime and vinegar. We have clover here. I'm gonna put a little bit of clover.
Little bit of clover.
Clover, not much. Okay, this is the spice, our spice.
Little bit
Oh,
of
little
spice.
bit of spicing.
How did you learn how to prepare this?
Through my grandmother, my great grandma. My
No
great
granny
grandma
gonna do
taught me
it.
how to do it. At the house, everybody have to learn how to make your own food in case of emergency.
Even like little children, little kids.
Even little children.
So how old were you when you learned how to make it?
About maybe 5, 6 years old. My
5.
grandmother will call you up in the kitchen and say, "Watch what I'm doing." So this is
Yeah,
how.
make sure that first dish that you get your child to make can be like their faith, because they're
Yeah.
gonna know how to make it every day.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's something they're gonna feed all these siblings when they get a certain age. Even when they first time cooking it, that's something they're gonna feed all these siblings. Y'all want one of these? I'm about to buzz it up in the kitchen. Like,
Yeah. That's our son.
yeah. I was thinking about you when she mentioned that. Like, what age you started cooking? So I was like, yeah, I remember
Yeah.
you had Damari in the kitchen early.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
About 3.
So, yeah.
Yeah, and I was in the kitchen with my great grandmother early. Around
Mhm.
5.
That's
You
good
know,
stuff. That's
so-
good stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody in my house learn how to cook.
I just dip it in, right?
Dip it in. You don't need spoon. That's it. That's the way to eat it. You're good.
Mmm. All right now. Tastes like freedom. Freedom. That's good. Oh my God. Thank you so much, man.
You're quite welcome.
Thank you so much. I
You're
feel
welcome. You're welcome.
just so blessed and so lucky. Ladies and gentlemen, Soup Joumou. It's amazing how much shared history there is between Haitians and American cities like my hometown, New Orleans. Both have drawn on African roots to create a tradition of spiritual resistance, and both have used food as a form of cultural expression. Like the bubbling pot of gumbo I grew up eating, Soup Joumou represents the history of Black survival despite persistent hardship. And for Haitian immigrants throughout the South, Soup Joumou also tastes like home.
Big
They
facts, man.
chose the perfect person to host these ritual episodes.
Yeah,
Like,
she's killing it, man.
yes.
Yeah, hey, you know, it's so much meaning behind you are what you eat.
Mm-hmm.
So much meaning.
Yes,
Yes.
I've always had a respect for Haitians.
Mm-hmm.
But this video right here and learning more about, the connection and the soup, like it I have a greater sense of pride. I feel like along this journey with discovering all of these roots and the different cultures, it's like some cultures I just take with me, like on my back, in my heart. And like I want to protect them.
I feel that.
In a
I
way.
mean, we speak on it before where it's important to understand everyone's, upcoming, their history and whatnot. Just a little bit at least. If you can get any information, get a little bit of information and hold on to it. Because if you come across that person, man, they're going to have so much love and respect for you because that energy that you're going to offer them is going to be familiar to them. They're going to be like, you know me. Hold on, you speaking on something that, all right, bet we can relate. You know what I'm saying? People just want to relate and build relationships.
Right.
That's all it is.
Understand and learn each other.
Yeah, 100%.
That's all it is. That's all it is. Now there was a lot of things that was left out of our history books, but I do remember this being in the history book about them being the first people to have a successful slave revolution, rebellion too, whatever the
All
whole
that.
terms.
All that.
So I do remember that.
Yes,
And
sir.
It's cool.
Yes,
It's
sir.
cool. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super
Super
thanks
thanks.
if you like to support the channel that way, as well as our reaction request form is in our description
Description box below.
We'll see you soon.
Peace.